Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Springfield Township Board of Trustees regular meeting. Today is Tuesday, December 13th, and it's approximately 5:30 p.m. Mr. Burning, may we please have the roll call?
Yes. Mr. Burning?
Present.
Mr. Honlaw?
Present.
Ms. Davis?
Present.
All the trustees are present.
Thank you, Mr. Burning. So we typically open up all of our board meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance. So since this is a very special meeting tonight for several reasons, I'd like to invite the Springfield Township Color Guard to join us.
Left face.
Lucy and Maddie from the Girl Scouts, would you like to come up and join us and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please stand. Pledge
Allegiance. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Maddie.
Color guard, Eddie.
Thank you, everyone, and many thanks to the Fire Department Color Guard for your assistance. We have two very special presentations this evening. The first is from the Girl Scouts of Western Ohio, and I'd like to invite Ronnie Luckenbill, CEO of the Girl Scouts of Western Ohio, up for a special presentation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will first off want to thank you for welcoming us this evening to your meeting. We appreciate the support of Springfield Township through the years, and we are so pleased to be here. Oh, thank you. This helps a lot. We are so pleased to be here. I'd like to ask Maddie and Lucy to come forward in just a minute, so just hang on. Tonight, Girl Scouts of Western Ohio is here to recognize the heroic acts of two junior Girl Scouts, fourth graders, Maddie Hill and Lucy Sanders. Girl Scouts has been honored since 1913 for meritorious deeds that help save lives. National life-saving awards are reserved for Girl Scouts who have performed acts of heroism beyond the degree of maturity and training expected of their age. Each situation is different, and many variables are considered to determine if an act is of unusual bravery beyond what is expected of a Girl Scout. A volunteer must first nominate the Girl Scout and apply for recognition with Girl Scouts of the USA, where the National Life-Saving Review Committee then considers the application. On August 13th, 2022, during a troop field trip, Lucy and Maddie's troop visited their hotel pool. The group noticed a young girl seemingly playing in the pool's deep end, but it became clear that she needed help, as she could not stay above the water. Lucy and Maddie sprang into action, working together to help her. Maddie went to the pool side to reach for the girl's hand, but the girl was too far from the pool wall and too panicked to reach Maddie. Meanwhile, Lucy jumped into the pool and assisted the girl to the wall so that she could be pulled to safety. It is very fitting that we celebrate this rescue in partnership with Springfield Township today. Both Maddie and Lucy attended the township's Youth Fire Academy through their Girl Scout troop, and their Girl Scout leader credits the academy for helping these Girl Scouts develop the skills that they needed to respond to this critical situation so admirably. As CEO of Girl Scouts of Western Ohio, and on behalf of Girl Scouts of the USA, it is my honor and privilege to award Maddie Hill and Lucy Sanders with Girl Scouts' prestigious Medal of Honor. May you wear it proudly and shine as examples to all of us of what it means to be a Girl Scout. Come on up. I'm going to start with their pin. And so I present our two Medal of Honor.
Okay, Lucy and Maddie, we were so incredibly proud of the two of you ladies for your acts of bravery and the fact that you guys participated in the Springfield Township Kids Fire Academy on is amazing that you're here tonight on the same night that we are celebrating the retirement of our fire chief, the person who's responsible for all those great programs for kids that we have in the township. So this is tremendously exciting for us to do. So we would like to also honor you and present you with the Springfield Township Good Samaritan Award, which is presented to individuals who demonstrate great concern for others through selfless acts of bravery, kindness, and compassion. So congratulations to you both on behalf of my colleagues and I here at Springfield Township. You want to say anything? Okay, Mom and Dad, would you all like to come up and say a couple words? You guys should be very proud of your daughters. Here you go.
I guess I'd like to thank the community and all the family and these lovely men and women up here for recognizing the heroics of these two young ladies. The Girl Scout organization has provided something for these girls that they can't get anywhere else, and I couldn't be any more indebted to the opportunities that's been put in front of these young ladies, and I couldn't be more proud of these young ladies.
To echo what he said, I also want to put a special thank you out to our troop leader for making sure events like this can occur for our children, finding organizations like the fire program that we worked through, making sure that our girls put their best foot forward everywhere they go, and that's it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, and I'd like to invite Meredith Baker up, Principal, Finneytown Elementary.
Hi, everybody. This is one of my favorite things, to stand up here and talk to everybody, which might surprise you as a principal, but good evening. I am lucky enough to be the principal of Finneytown Elementary, and I'm truly honored to be sharing such an incredible experience with all of you, especially with Lucy and Maddie. From what I hear, this is a pretty big deal, and I can tell when I walked in, I was like, oh, this is a thing. This is a big deal. So I've known Lucy and Maddie since they were in first grade at Brent, and to be honest, I'm not surprised that they're receiving this award. Both Lucy and Maddie have always been invested in and willing to help others, no matter the situation, and sometimes maybe a little too much. As a person who spent many years in Girl Scouts, even as a camp counselor, I know Girl Scouts has played a role in their development of this trait. The Girl Scout law tells us to be friendly and helpful, courageous and strong, and the promise tells us to help people at all times. Maddie and Lucy, your response that day in August demonstrated this beyond what was expected. At school, we have a positive behavior system that is centered around the acronym PROWL, because we're the Wildcats, so we're on the prowl. Right. R stands for responsible, and W stands for willing to put others first. You're hitting the mark there too. Lucy and Maddie, congratulations. Your teachers, the staff, and myself, we are so, so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves too. Continue being the leaders that you are. You are going to go very far.
So now I think it's only fitting that our chief address Maddie and Lucy with a couple of words. Come on up, Chief.
Thank you. Well, these young ladies are amazing, aren't they? What I'd like, yes, please, give them another round of applause. We had the pleasure of meeting these awesome young ladies at our annual Fire Academy, or Kids Fire Academy, that we have every year. The Kids Fire Academy is actually, the instructor is Lieutenant Randy Miller. Randy, come on out, please. He spends a week with kids between the ages of 8 and 12, and the week-long program teaches them basic fire safety skills, but also teaches them things that they can use. Never did we think that maybe they would use one of those skills, a life-saving skills in aquatics. We thought they might put out a fire, but who would have thought they would have jumped in the pool and saved someone? And we're very, very proud of them. So I'm going to turn this over to Randy, and you can say a couple words to these young ladies.
I just want to say we're super proud of them. We've been doing this program a long time. We've had some kids call, 911 for emergencies or do some basic first aid, but nothing like this. So it takes a lot of teamwork, all the firefighters back there, to put this education program on. So we're just happy to be part of it and super proud of them. Congratulations, girls.
Would everyone please give Maddie and Lucy another round of applause for their bravery? That's awesome. Okay, so we have another special presentation tonight. Chief Leininger, would you please come join us? Right here. You're the star of this show, right here.
Thank you.
Okay. So I've got the task of reading all your accomplishments, so bear with me, everyone. This may take a while. Okay. Springfield Township Fire Chief Rob Leininger has announced his retirement after 41 years of service to Springfield Township. Tonight, we recognize Rob and reflect upon his vast accomplishments serving our community for 41 years. Born and raised in Springfield Township, Rob Leininger's service to the community began when he joined the Northern Hills Volunteer Fire Department in 1981, after graduating from Eastern Kentucky University with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Fire Science and Police Administration. Chief Leininger spent 9 years in the department and was promoted to Fire Chief of the Northern Hills Volunteer Fire Department in 1989. Chief Leininger was instrumental in consolidating 3 volunteer fire departments into a single fire department, which would be operated under Springfield Township. There he was appointed the first official Springfield Township Fire Chief in 1996. After being hired as the very first Springfield Township Fire Chief, he quickly initiated his vision plan by increasing the level of fire response and emergency medical services throughout the township by standardizing paramedic advanced life support, otherwise known as ALS care, placing firefighters and paramedics on station to reduce response time, standardizing equipment purchases at each fire station, and championing a state-of-the-art ambulance fleet. He was consulted in the remodel of Station 75 and new construction of the custom-built Fire Department headquarters, Station 79, which included advanced training technologies. Among many other accomplishments, notably his plan resulted in the reduction of the Insurance Services Office Fire Department suppression rating from 5 to 2, which is the second highest possible rating for fire protection services. Chief Leininger has been recognized for his extensive fire safety, accident avoidance, and severe weather preparedness campaigns and programs, including the Kids Fire Academy, College Prep Fire Safety Program, Juvenile Fire Setters Program, and biannual Fire Prevention Open House, which attracts hundreds of participants. These initiatives have won the department honors as Gold Star Chile's 2008 Firehouse of the Year. In 2018, the department was named Ohio Fire Department of the Year by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. I got a flip. In addition to promoting safety messages to the public, Chief Leininger has played a key role in strategizing regional alliances with area hospitals, Hamilton County Emergency Management Agency, neighboring fire departments, and the Hamilton County Fire Chiefs Association. Chief Leininger held the position of president for the association from 2013 to 2021. As president, he was responsible for the oversight of the Hamilton County Fire Investigation Unit, Urban Search and Rescue Task Force, Greater Cincinnati Hazardous Materials Unit, and the Regional Mobile Communication and Command Unit, Command 400. In 2020, Chief Leininger partnered with UC Health to open the first in-region mobile stroke unit, which today operates out of Station 79 here in Springfield Township. He's led with compassion, dedication, and in the interest of every resident every day for 41 years. Tonight, it is our great honor to proclaim the date of his official retirement, January 6, 2023, as Robert Leininger Day in all of Springfield Township. And this reads everything that I just read.
Wow. Okay. Oh, there's a typo right there.
There's like, Chief, would you like to say anything?
Thank you. Well, I know now that sports betting is legal in Ohio, I know some people in the back are taking bets whether or not I'm going to tear up and maybe cry tonight. But I'm going to try and get through this very briefly. I am very humbled by this recognition, and it has been an honor and a privilege to serve. The trustees that I stand up here with, we've been a strong team for years. they hired me and gave me the chance to have the job of a lifetime, and something that I truly loved. Some people tend to maybe at times regret their job or whatever, but I looked forward to coming to work every day, to work with such an outstanding team of professional people that truly care and have passion for public service. From the leadership of the township to the firefighters, police officers, public works people, they are truly committed to providing exemplary service to the residents of Springfield Township. And I know most of my colleagues in the back, police, fire, my friends, you all know that you can't be successful in life unless you have a strong support from your family. And a prime example is my family sitting right here in front. I couldn't have been able to do what I have done without the love of my wife, Laura, my son, Eric, my daughter, Emily, my sister, Pam, my brother-in-law, Steve. My sister is out of town today, my other sister, Pat, and my brother-in-law, Tony. And I'm sure they're with me today as I stand here. I am so grateful and I am so blessed to have had the opportunity to be part of this amazing team and to live in such an amazing place. Springfield Township is truly a special place. I was born here and I will be laid to rest here. I have a plot in Arlington Cemetery. So I guess that's a complete career when you're born here and you're going to be buried here. I guess that shows my commitment, you think? There you go. Yes, I think so. So once again, I love all of you. Thank you for being here. It means so, so much to me. I am truly grateful. And God bless all of you. Have a wonderful holiday. Thank you.
Joe, Mark, Dan, would you like to say a couple words? Joe?
Rob, from everybody on the board, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for literally a lifetime of public service to this community. It's meant so much to so many people in all aspects of the job. I can't believe 26 years have flown by since you became the chief of the department, and then and plus all the years of service before you became, before we formed the department. So thank you again from everyone in this community.
Wonderful. Well, that concludes our presentation to the chief. What we'll do is take, if I can have a motion for a 10-minute recess. Motion for a 10-minute recess? Okay. Aye. Okay. We are going to resume with our regularly scheduled board meetings. So can I have a motion to reopen the meeting?
So moved.
Seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's open.
So we have 3 sets of minutes that are before us for approval. Regular session, November 8th, 2022. Regular work session, November 22nd, 2022. And our special meeting, bid opening, December 1st, 2022. Do we have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Mr. Burning, may we please have your fiscal officer report?
Yes, Ms. Davis. For the month ending November 30th, 2022, the township expenditures were $4,122,223.88, and the receipts were $1,742,902.11. The ending cash balance of $28,391,077.49 includes obligations to expenditures, payroll, regular operating costs, ongoing capital improvement projects, and investments. I request a motion to approve the receipts, warrants, payroll expenditures updated in current revenue and reports for the period ending November 30th, 2022. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. And I just want everyone to know that our financial reports are available at the township offices during regular business hours or on our website 24/7. Thank you, Ms. Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Burning. Mr. Gilbert, you have departmental action items and discussion.
I do. First, did we approve the minutes yet?
We did.
Yes.
All right, I apologize. I must have been reading something else. I apologize. Looking at the action items, the first one we have is a liquor permit hearing request for City Barbecue at 8444 Winton Road. I don't believe there are any objections, Chris, correct? All right, so with that being said, just entertain a motion to authorize the township to send the requisite paperwork to the Ohio Division of Liquor Control.
So moved.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next item I have is, as the board is aware, we've been working, and not we, but mostly Mike, has been working with the county engineer's office as well as Tri-Health and Kleininger's civil engineers in dealing with the reconstruction of Galbraith Road as it relates to not only the work necessary for the Tri-Health development, but at the same time improving and doing some pavement restoration on Galbraith Road between Cross County and Winton. Most recently, we had a bid opening regarding bids for that. And I think at this particular meeting, Mike is asking the board to make a motion to deny or reject all the bids because they came in over the engineer's estimate. And he is looking to rebid that project with some tweaks to the bid specs with the anticipation and the hopes that we can get the price down under the engineer's estimate, or at least equal to it. So, Mike, I don't know if you want to add anything additional.
No, you said it well.
Okay. So with that being said, I just entertain a motion to reject the received bids for the Galbraith Road reconstruction project.
So moved.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
One last-minute addition that is not on your agenda, just due to timing issues, but as the board is aware, for several years now, the township has participated in a self-funded health insurance plan, which means that the township is responsible for all claims up to a certain amount for our employees' health insurance. We've realized hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings per year by providing health insurance in this way. This is the renewal time. I most recently received the renewal from our third-party administrator, Custom Design Benefits, and it is actually, I'm happy to report, and when you look at the actuarial report and what our expected claim liability will be for the next year, it's actually a slight decrease. It is approximately a 2.45% expected claim liability decrease. It's a slight increase in our fixed costs, which is 0.29% increase in our fixed costs, which is our stop-loss premium, as well as our contract with our third-party administrator, Custom Design Benefits. So overall, it still remains an overall decrease, which is pretty much unheard of when you talk about health insurance. So with that being said, I am asking for a motion to authorize the administrator to sign the renewal agreement with NUS stop-loss carrier, as well as Custom Design Benefits as our third-party administrator.
So moved.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, I have the personnel update. And Kathleen, can you read that for me? I apologize. I unfortunately did not bring back my iPad.
Yeah, in administration, there was no activity. In the fire department, there was no activity. In the police department, there was no activity. Public Works, no activity. In the Art Center, there was a new hire of Miss Molly Eastman, guest services. Her starting date was November 14th of 2022. And in DART, there was no activity.
Thanks, Kathleen. Next, turn over to Kim for community events and programs.
Thank you. Actually, today we had our final event for the year, and our first event for 2023 is going to be the Daddy-Daughter Dance, which is always a big sell-out event on February the 18th.
Thank you, Kim. I know it's a busy year for you, and it's coming to a close, and you're already planning for this time next year.
Already planned.
Yeah.
All done.
Yep. Thanks. The board has copies of the departmental activity reports, and unless there are any questions of those, the only thing I have left is just a brief discussion item and let the board know that we did finally convey the property over to High Grain Brewery. They will be securing their financing and moving forward with the renovations of the old Brentwood Bowl, turn that into a restroom. They don't have
It's gonna
restrooms.
be a big restroom.
A restaurant, a brewery, tap room, and distribution center for their brewery. I happen to see a restroom out of the corner of my eye, so I apologize. And it's been a long time coming. It's been, 18 months we've started this process. And I think it's something that the community has been asking for, and fortunately for us, the board took the proactive stance to acquire that property and do what was needed to secure the agreement with High Grain, and at the same time secure our interest in the property and allow us to continue to use portions of the property that is of public benefit, and provide a use that the community has been asking for and wanting, and turn a otherwise tax delinquent piece of property into a tax producing piece of property, and something that the community wants. So all around win-win, and I think great job of the board with the foresight to acquire and do what you needed to do to get High Grain in here. So it's now up to them.
Exactly, Chris. And I want to just say thanks to all the staff for all the things you did to make this happen. And particularly, if my memory serves me right, Kathleen, you were the one that found High Grain originally, and struck up the relationship with them. So thank you. It's going above and beyond. I don't know how many beers you had to drink over there to talk them into it, but
Anything
no.
for the community.
That's right.
It's wonderful.
All right. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gilbert. So it appears we have 3 resolutions before the board tonight. First is resolution number 108-2022, establishing assessment for abatement of dangerous property condition and certifying same to the Hamilton County Auditor. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded.
Mr. Bernie?
Aye.
Mr. Honalaw?
Aye.
Ms. Davis?
Aye.
Resolution carries.
Next, we have resolution number 109-2022, declaring nuisances pursuant to Ohio Revised Code Section 505.87 at various listed properties within Springfield Township and authorizing statutory actions necessary to abate the nuisances. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded.
Mr. Bernie?
Aye.
Mr. Honalaw?
Aye.
Ms. Davis?
Aye.
Resolution carries.
And finally, you have resolution number 110-2022, establishing assessment for abatement of nuisance and certifying same to the Hamilton County Auditor. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded.
Mr. Bernie?
Aye.
Mr. Honalaw?
Aye.
Ms. Davis?
Aye.
Resolution carries.
Do we have any old business before the board?
I do not.
Mr. Harlow?
No old or new business.
No old or new business. Okay.
Not me either.
Wonderful. Now we come to the portion of our agenda, citizen participation. If there's anyone here in attendance that would like to address the board, please step to the podium, state your name and address. As I see, there are none.
All right, Tom, you heard that. Let's get going.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Miss Davis,
yes.
I would request a motion to
Go into executive.
go into executive
Yes.
session for the purposes of compensation and employment of a public employee.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
It's a roll
going to-
call.
Roll call.
It's a roll call.
Oh, Mr. Bernie?
Aye.
Mr. Honalaw?
Aye.
Ms. Davis?
Aye.
Now we're in executive session.